Hello, I'm Teacher Terry, and welcome to today's IP English Time class for P5. In today's class, we're going to be looking at lesson 10 and a review of sometimes, always, and never. Okay, so do you remember? Now, let's look at the red arrow. Okay, all the way to 100%, we use it for always. We have two ticks. For example, look at the picture. Billy always rides his bike to school. 100%. Now, do you remember? Look at the red arrow. Okay, so in the middle, we use sometimes. Only one tick. Look at the picture. Tom sometimes takes photos. So in the middle. And last, do you remember? Look at the arrow. So 0, nothing. We use never. So we have an for never. For example, look at the picture. On TV, watch TV. They never watch TV. No, never. 0. Okay, so let's try. We need to look at the picture and choose the answer. Okay, so you can see Mum listens to music. Now let's look at the arrow. Okay, so in the middle there, do you remember? A, B, or C? Always, sometimes, or never? The arrow is here in the middle, so the answer is sometimes. One tick. Sometimes. Mum sometimes listens to music. Okay, next one. I have cheese and tomato on pizza. Okay, let's see how much. Oh, 100%. Okay. A, B, or C? Always, sometimes, or never? The answer is always. See the 2 ticks. I always have cheese and tomato on pizza. Do you? What do you like on your pizza? Okay, next one. I swim in rivers. Now you can see that it looks like there is a crocodile in the river. Let's look at the blue arrow. Okay, it's on 0. So answer choices, A, B, or C. Answer is never. I never swim in rivers because of the crocodile. Okay. Good. Okay. I have breakfast in the morning. Let's look at the arrow. Okay, 100%. A, B, or C? The answer is always. I always have breakfast in the morning. Okay, 2 ticks. Okay, I go to school on Sunday. Sunday. Let's have a look at the arrow. Okay. A, B, or C? The answer is, of course, C. I never go to school on Sunday. I always sleep on Sunday. Okay. We sleep in a tent. Oh, look at the blue arrow. In the middle. A, B, or C? Always, sometimes, or never? The answer is sometimes. One tick in the middle. We sometimes sleep in a tent. Okay, quiz time now. Now for this quiz, we're going to have to look very carefully at the words. Now, we have the word always at the top, sometimes, and never. And we need to look for the word always. So, remember? Okay. Where is always? Remember? It's there, isn't it? Okay, so let's watch and find out where is always. So they're mixing around. Okay, now do you remember what box is always in? Is it box number 1, number 2, or number 3? You remember the number? Well, let's have a look at the symbols to help. Now this X, does that mean always? What about this one? Or this one? What symbol means always? Well, yes, X means never. One tick is sometimes. So 2 is always. So well done if you got that correct. Okay, let's do one more. This time, we're going to look for the word sometimes. Remember, sometimes has one tick in the middle. Okay, so it disappeared. Do you remember where is sometimes? It's at the top. Let's watch the boxes. Okay. Good. I hope you watched carefully. Now, where is sometimes? Is it box number 1, 2, or 3? Let's have a look. Maybe these can help, the symbols. Now, do you remember which one do we use for sometimes? Now, 2 together, I remember is for always. 1, never. So at the top, sometimes. So sometimes in box number 1. So well done if you got that correct. Okay, so now it's time to get ready for our activity. And today you're going to need your class book and your workbook and your pens and pencils. First step is we're going to look in the class book on page 76, activity 3. And what we need to do is complete the sentences. And you can see here we have the symbols. 2 ticks, always, 1 for sometimes, never. So when I look at number 1, Katie sometimes reads comics. Okay. Number 2, the boys go to the museum. Look at the X, where is it? And if you don't have your class book, you can write it on inside your notebook. So we have one more piece to do, this time in the workbook, page 69, activity 2. We need to use the words in the box to go inside the story. So look at number 2. I never swim in. Now, do you remember what the sentence we did earlier? I never swim in tomato, in tennis, in Saturdays, in rivers. Do you remember the correct word? Okay, so Try to finish all of these. Again, you can write your answers in your notebook if you don't have your workbook. Okay, so that's it for today, for sometimes, always, and never. Okay, so thank you very much. I'm Teacher Terry, and see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.